going on? It's hot. I'm dirty, sweaty, just got off work. But it is Return of the Living Dead Day, July 3rd. You're probably watching this on the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. Basically, I just want to do a little vlog here because it is Return of the Living Dead Day, and I do not own any Return of the Living Deads on physical media at all. So I'm hoping to fix that in this video, which is why we're heading to Vintage Stock right now, straight after work, because it's the only time I can do it, and I want to watch them tonight. So I'm hoping we can get them all in this one Vintage Stock. I'm lucky to have two Vintage Stocks in my town, actually. One small one, one really, really big one. I don't know if a lot of you know what Vintage Stock is, but you can look it up. It's pretty popular. It's kind of like FYE, but in my opinion, a little bit better. I've been to FYE. I really just want the first three, but honestly, if they have like the really bad one, I don't know if they're bad. I've never seen them, but from what I've heard, I've heard they're bad. But you know, like kind of the offspring ones, I don't even know what you'd call them, but the Return of the Living Dead movies. But really, I wanted to get the first three, so hopefully I can at least get those. And if I can just get those, then I won't bother going to the other Vintage Stock. If I can't get all three of them, I might go to the big one, and we'll see. And I can ask the people there if the big one has it. They can communicate with them and let me know if they got them over there. But anyways, we're gonna go to Vintage Stock, hopefully find some Return of the Living Dead so we can do a little watch party tonight. So we'll see you there. As CHH would say, into Vintage Stock we go. This is the decision I am making. Do not know. All right, Vintage Stock was pretty much a success. As you can see, they had a 2-for-1 or buy two 4Ks get one free. And I guess I didn't read the small print because I got up to the counter. I had Demolition Man, and then you could see I was deciding between Graveyard Shift and Silver Bullet. I ended up picking Graveyard Shift because that cover was just so cool. But I got it to the counter and he goes, by the way, that 2-for-1 4K sale is only for used 4Ks. And I was like, oh crap. So I went back and all of their used 4Ks was stuff I'm not interested in. So I only came out with one 4K, which I'll show you guys. But it was pretty much a success. The only one that they didn't have, unfortunately, was one that I was excited to watch because I haven't seen it at all, and that is Return of the Living Dead 3. And they were able to check the stock of the bigger vintage stock, and they didn't have it either, so I didn't even bother going over there. So I pretty much came out with all of them except for 3. But I'll show you guys here in a minute. I'm still driving, but I'll show you guys what all we got. All right, so I went through the Blu-rays. They didn't have any Return of the Living Dead on Blu-ray. So I went to the DVDs, and they had some, but they didn't have the original Return of the Living Dead. So I went to the 4K section, as you can see, and I buckled. I went ahead and got the new Return of the Living Dead Steelbook 4K, which is cool. I'm not a huge fan of Steelbook. That's why I don't buy a whole lot of them. But some of them are cool. I mean, this one's cool. The only downside of this for me is I really, really love the original art of this movie, Return of the Living Dead. But I figured what I'll do is whenever I come across the DVD someday, I'll just pick up that DVD and that should cure the itch. But at least I'll have the cool 4K and I'll see it in the best quality that I could see it. I mean, I don't have 4K yet, but one day I'll see it in 4K. But I'll watch the Blu-ray, and I'm sure the Blu-ray is from a 4K scan probably. And then it has obviously all the new features, so I'll definitely enjoy this release. And then I'll just buy the original art whenever I come across the DVD. But in the DVD section, they did have Return of the Living Dead 2. I have not seen this one at all. So like I said earlier, I haven't seen part 3 at all either, but I haven't seen this one at all. The only one that I have watched is the original Return of the Living Dead, but I really don't remember it that much. It's been a few years, and I don't know if I was watching it late or something, but I don't remember a whole lot. So I'm very excited to watch Return of the Living Dead 2 because a lot of people, this is their favorite, and they like it even more than the first one. And even if it's not their favorite, they say it's just on par with the first one. So can't wait to watch this one. Hopefully the DVD's in good shape. It is used, obviously. So it should be cool. And then they did have the 2 obscure ones. So I went ahead and picked them up. They have, I don't know which order these go in, but Return of the Living Dead Necropolis. Looks horrible, but I got it. So I don't have any thoughts on this at all. I've heard it's horrible. CHH, my favorite YouTuber, says he doesn't hate these movies. So I got this one and this one, Return of the Living Dead, Rave to the Grave. He does like this one better, so I'm interested. I think this might be the newer one. Okay, this is 2005. Oh, this is 2005. So they came out the same year. I'll have to do some research to see which one came first. But yeah, there you go. There's the haul. That's all I found. Unfortunately, Return of the Living Dead Part 3 will be rented tonight. But I'll find it eventually. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog. I'm sorry I didn't get a whole lot of footage in vintage stock. I really don't like filming in public. And on top of that, there was a lot of people in there. So, hopefully I got enough footage, but maybe I'll get better at that someday where I'll stop caring as much. But I really get paranoid about recording in public for some reason. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'll do more vlogs whenever I go physical media shopping because it's really enjoyable to me. But hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the reviews coming soon.